Okay, I'm Howard Raymond. I'm from the King of Soho Drink Company. At the moment we have just a gin on the go, but we have some additional drinks coming out fairly shortly. I've done several things in my life, mainly relating to leisure, going out, lots of going out and things of that ilk, restaurants, bars, property companies. My father was an entrepreneur from up north who came down in the 50s, and he started several clubs, Review Bar being the most famous club. Well, the King of Soho Gin, when he first came down in the 50s, he came down from a sort of Liverpool, Manchester area. There weren't a lot of drinks around back then, and it was, you know, when you sort of started going up in the world, you sort of progressed from pale ale or beer or whatever it would have been, and then gin was like where it was all at. So he then progressed to gin. We've taken sort of his initial favourite drink and created a gin that we believe an extremely nice tasting gin and without the horrible bits that people don't like. I mean, it looks a relatively plain, simple bottle, but it's, I'm told, cutting edge, and it does take sort of the manufactured glass to the very limits of what they can do at the moment. And that's actually what took most of the time, is getting the design right as well, because it's trying to get the all-encompassing view of Soho onto a bottle. Everything is explained in the character, really. I mean, you've got the sort of fashion of Soho, because it's called kind of a street place like that. We're always sort of the world leaders in fashion. You've got the music industry with the trombone, you've got the writing industry, you've got the fox's tail because it was an old hunting ground. And they're sort of creatures of the night, and you've got the peacock eye on the hat, which is people wander around Soho thinking that they're looking in, whereas actually a lot of people live in Soho and they're looking down at you. So who's looking at who? I think if you start a business in your 50s, it's actually quite good actually, because you're a lot more relaxed about it. Whereas if you do it in your 30s, you might be full of ideas, and you probably go off at a tangent a bit too much sometimes. Whereas if you do it in your 50s, you're much more relaxed about it. There's no panic, there's no rush. We just hope you make it through. But it's actually quite nice because it's quite a relaxing thing to do now. Whereas before, if I'd been doing this in my 30s, I probably wouldn't have had the patience to wait the 4 years to get the bottle right. Because I'd want it out tomorrow morning as opposed to when it's ready. We're stunned and staggered by how the European market and the world market has taken to it. So we might have got this one right.